Well, good afternoon to you. We welcome you to a rainy day here, damp but potentially dramatic. A game which is charged and tense lies ahead of us. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this, a capacity crowd here.
Well, under normal circumstances, this is a massive match-up, and I'm not totally in agreement with the view that friendlies tend to take the edge away. In my experience, if the opposition go at it full tilt, then you have to reciprocate. We'd like to see excitement and be entertained, but if it does go down the serious route, there'll still be lots to enjoy.
There's the whistle, and here we go. Well, it's fair to presume, I suppose, that Lionel Messi will, as almost always, Jim, be carrying a huge burden of expectation here.
Yeah, but it won't bother him at all, Peter. He just delivers without fail time and time again, and often in a way only he can.
Absolutely. So I wonder what the little magician will have in store for us today.
Well, all I shall say is expect the unexpected.
Looking here to chip it through. Gehi tries to clear. Rashford clears it away. And it's Paredes. James. Rashford. Rashford played out to the left flank. And here's Rashford. Rashford! Oh, just fizzes past the post.
Rashford, oh, he got lots of power behind that, just couldn't quite get it on target.
Molina. De Paul. Alvarez. Oh, good spread. And it's played forward. James. And it's Bellingham. That looks a cracking ball. Saka. And it's hoisted clear. Simeone. De Paul. And that is as far as they're going to go. Now it's Saka. Cross comes in. Molina attempts a clearance. Could move up a gear here. Simeone aim forwards. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Rashford. Bellingham. James. Paredes, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Now it's Simeone. He's got away. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And it's Rodrigo de Paul. Tagliafico. Played into space out wide. Simeone. Simeone's cross. That has been knocked clear. Can he deliver? And here's the Paul. Alvarez! It's wide, but only just.
Well, he overtook that one, aiming for perfection, and he got it slightly wrong.
He's found a way through. It's Rashford! Keeper's not concerned by that.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
Lisandro Martinez, forwards and with intent. Moved on forwards. Now it's Alvarez. Simeone. Tagliafico. Great ball if he can get there. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And here's Alvarez. Alvarez! Attempts, just the wrong outcome.
His reputation is better than what we've just seen.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Argentina making a good start. Nice level of intensity in their play. Romero. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Romero. De Paul. Molina, and it's Messi. De Paul, Alvarez, nice looking ball. Messi has it out wide and in space, and that's been repelled. Rashford. Bellingham. James. Bellingham. Nice control. Plenty waiting in the middle. James. And here's Saka. And here's Rashford. And here's Kane. Rashford. Anderson. Over to the left. And it's played in here. Romero can get it clear. Martinez. Saka. Oh, well measured. Bellingham. Decent chance! Caught offside that time. Martinez.
Long ball by the goalkeeper.
Paredes. And it's Kane. De Paul. No, not quite on the same wavelength. De Paul is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed having made the run and not get picked out.
Konsa chooses to go cross-field. England getting a lot of touches here, but they're not making much progress. Now it's Kane. Out to the right. Saka. James. Bellingham spread out to the left. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Spence. And that's left him on the seat of his pants. Martinez. Nice physical challenge. Bellingham, and it's lofted through here.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with.
Alex Molina. Messi.
That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner.
And he's there to clear it. De Paul. Rice gets good distance on it. Clipped into space. Messi's cross.
Out of play for a goal kick.
Paredes. Simeone.
Plenty of endeavour from either side, but not much of it in the vicinity of either goal.
Yeah, the tempo is strong and the game has flair and lots of potential for me.
Messi. Now it's De Paul. Very nicely done. Fernandes. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Now it's Kane. Lisandro Martinez shifted upfield. Bellingham. That's really well manoeuvred. Yehi. Rice. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Bellingham. And he cuts out the supply. Now it's Alvarez. And it's Messi. And here's Alvarez. Alvarez! Konsa. It's all a little short of forward momentum, lacking thrust. Konsa, and he goes cross-field.
Look, good possession is one thing, but they seem as if they're passing time at the moment, keeping the ball for the sake of it when they know it has to be moved with much more attacking punch.
De Paul. Messi. And it's hoisted clear. Molina looking for a runner. And he's there to clear it. And
And it's been taken short. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. That is lovely.
And it's Molina.
And here's Messi.
Molina.
And that's aimed into the middle.
Bellingham.
Rice. Saka.
Simeone. Simeone, gently done. And here's...
And the shot!
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Quansah. Spence.
Rice.
Spence.
Rice.
Quansah. Spence. Quansah. Spence. Quansah.
Rice.
Spence. Quansah. 0-0, but nevertheless a very decent game. And here's Saka.
Oh, shooting chance! Oh, just lacked a decent finish. Moved on forwards. De Paul.
Romero.
Ah, he's fizzed it forward.
Gehi tries to clear.
Rice.
And it's Rashford. Rashford.
Oh, that's a clever-looking ball.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Molina.
Aim forwards. And here's Messi.
Molina.
And here's Messi. That's good play. Looking for a decent ball in.
Anderson gets it clear. Kane, delicate ball, and it needs to be. Can he get onto this? Saka.
Played into the... Bullish header!
Lisandro Martinez.
Attempts a clearance.
Crossing.
It's a mighty effort! Another header, but again the same outcome.
England really can do themselves a massive favour by making good use of this spell now.
That's really well manoeuvred.
Martinez.
De Paul.
Paredes shifted upfield.
Rice.
Now it's Rashford. And it's Rice. And here's Rashford.
It's Kane! Denied by an instinctive save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Fernandez. A quick ball upfield. Molina.
Paredes.
Fernandez. Molina.
And it's played forward.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Gehi forwards and with intent. England keep the ball but can't do anything meaningful with it. Spence. Spence drives forward on the overlap.
And that's a good intervention. No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
Moved on forwards. And there is the half-time whistle. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps.
So there was the first half.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained, so I'm looking forward to what's to come.
Well, after 45 minutes, it is still goalless.
A change, perhaps, after half-time.
So we're just settling back into this second half.
So neither side has yet broken through. Simeone. And here's Alvarez. Alvarez! Bellingham. Bellingham, now he's got space here.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising.
But it turned out that that was not the case. Taliafico.
Oh, that's well done, really robust. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. And that has been cleared.
Now it's to Paul. He's having a shot!
Messi has taken on too much there. That isn't one of the areas he thrives on.
Rice. Spence. Quansah. Spence. And it's Rashford. Goes for a shot!
Great effort, but no way through.
Taliafico. Simeone. Taliafico. And it's played forward. The pull is onto it in a flash. Bellingham. Spence. Spence
Goes on a charge down the left.
England clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Rice. That's really well manoeuvred. Calmly anticipates. De Paul. And here's Alvarez.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Caresses it through. And he's managed to get free. In it comes. Lisandro Martinez
Tries to clear.
James
have it back and can go again.
Anderson. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack.
Oh, that's neat.
And it's Rashford. Rice. Rashford.
Out to the left it goes.
And here's a chance for a shot! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Rashford clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Attempts a clearance, and here's Bellingham. Kane with a shot! Anderson opts to play it back, played out to the right. James crosses. Tagliafico. Simeone. Goalless still, neither side really getting onto the front foot. Yehi. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Rice. And here's Rashford. And that has been clubbed away. Romero. Martinez. Lisandro Martinez. That's a sharp pass.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Spence. Rice. Played towards the other side. James. Oh, it's played into the area. The ball shifted upfield. Messi providing an outlet on that flank. Anderson.
Well, no goals, but certainly no shortage of action.
Yes, and it's been far from uneventful. We've had a healthy amount of attempts at goal from both teams, and with this kind of ambition, we may not have to wait too long.
Kane. He's had a shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Kane actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Molina. Now it's to Paul. He has found the way through. And it's Molina. Oh, nice touch. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. And reclaimed it in a trice. Messi could try cutting inside here. Molina. And here's Messi. Tries to cross. James tries to clear. Flings in across. Fonsa getting this one clear. Now it's Bellingham. He's shifting through the gears here. Cross goes in there. Danger averted for now. Paredes. Lisandro Martinez, aim forwards. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper.
James, gently done. Now it's Kane. Spence. That's tidy. Spence stood his ground strongly. Gehi cuts it out. Alvarez. Tagliafico. Paredes. Over to the left. He is through here. Well read, and the danger is averted. Anderson. England to retain the ball, but are seemingly in no rush to break forward. James. Bellingham. Looks to the other side. And it's Spence. Rice. And here's Rashford. Rice tries to dink it through. Romero clears it away. Great challenge, time to perfection. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. The less said about that pass, the better. Martinez, closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Martinez, oh, there's a probing ball. And here's Messi. Rice does really well to win the ball there. Rice did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Paredes played into space. Anderson. James. Gehi. James forwards and with intent. James. Saka played out towards the right wing. Lovely feet. So who's he picking out? Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. And it's hoisted clear.
England clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
And here's Rashford. And it's James. Moved on forwards. Now it's Bellingham. Oh, smashing hit! No mistake!
Well, what a shift in moods here, Peter. That weight's finally off their shoulders, and tails are well and truly up.
It was a great header. The invitation was irresistible, and the finish unearned.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
England have taken the lead.
Yeah, all their effort pays off in the end. It just took that extra bit of dynamism to get them the goal they craved.
Messi. The ball. Oh, good spread. And here's Messi. Oh, sweet feet. Now it's Simeone. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
That's really well manoeuvred.
And he shoots! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Saka demonstrated great strength though. He really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. I think it's just top play.
Argentina are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now.
Well, you have to feel a little for the player being taken off here. I think he's been made the scapegoat after that, but I guess something had to be done. I suppose it did need a little change.
England are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Molina cuts out the pass. De Paul. And here's Messi. Simeone. Tagliafico looking to run onto it. Simeone. Lobbed in behind. No, it's not getting there. But there's going to be another change here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
McAllister. Simeone shifted upfield. Saka. Kane. Oh, it's come loose. Aimed in towards the centre. Romero getting this one clear. Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Rice. Oh, what a climb! Couldn't quite control it.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Out to the right. Crunching tackle. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Messi knocks it out wide. James can get it clear. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Messi, McAllister, might be danger here. There's the shot! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
We're talking fine margins, very fine margins.
The changes then in quick succession.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Romero, Martinez, Romero, Messi. Gehi is there and he can get that clear. Quansah. Anderson. James. Aim forwards. Chips it through. 2 minutes to be added on. Gonzalez. Bellingham. Saka. Played with finesse. Now that's well seen too. McAllister. Now it's Martinez. Medina. Oh, they could be caught out here. And the finish! Goal! Deep into injury time! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
When the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Argentina. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. England have emerged victorious in this match of thrills. The odd goal ultimately proving the difference. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
England definitely approached the game in the right way. A nice mix-up of tactics, constantly keeping their opponents guessing. And it was just a lovely show of adaptability. This is a performance that hasn't just got my approval. Listen.
Just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin for joining us and to wish you a very good day.
Since I'm seeing this, blow my head off and I beat me in the frame. gentlemen, please join me in wishing all